Aloha and welcome to Knitted Paradise, where the needles are clicking and the yarn is squishy. My name is Lucia. You can find me online as Pearl of the Pacific. I'm mostly on Ravelry and Instagram, so when I say online, that's what I mean. Today is Wednesday, the 26th. I know I just recorded a couple days ago. This is going to be a special episode, and I'm going to do the review that I was planning for last week, or this week, till the episode got really long because I had a lot of things to show you. So if you're watching this, obviously you are looking for an interchangeable needle case, or you just want to watch and see what it looks like. So here it is. This is the needle case that I bought a few weeks ago. I had been looking online, I'd been looking at stores, I'd been looking everywhere for the perfect needle case, and this is what I found. Sorry, the venue's changed a little bit. I'm now actually sitting on my floor in front of my bed because the lighting isn't as harsh, I decided. So I may go with this from now on. Anyway, I got this from Poked Edge on Etsy, and that is her website. I can turn this around, haha. Ooh. Maybe it'll focus. Anyway, she does project bags and maybe, oh, it doesn't want to focus on that side. She does project bags, needle cases, notion pouches, and knitting accessories. So this is the outside of the case. I just noticed that the inside totally matches my sweater. It's literally the exact same color as my sweater. Can you tell I like mint green? So this is the inside. This is the extra large interchangeable needle case. Of course, I have cat hair on it. It's got pockets on both sides. That's what makes it the extra large. The large only has, it's a little thinner. There's still pockets on both sides, but it's for only one set of interchangeables, whereas the extra large is for two. And I only have one set of interchangeables, but I thought, you know, if I get extra tips, like the 5 and 6 that you all know from the first few episodes, I lost one of each tip, so I have an extra one, and also I have a set of 7 Addy clicks. The rest of my set is Knitter's Pride interchangeables, which are a great beginner set. They're the type that you screw in to the cables, and the nice thing about Knitter's Pride as compared to the Knit Picks is they have the size of the needle etched onto them. I don't know if you're going to be able to, oh, you can see it. So this is a US size 10. So that's why I liked these over the Knit Picks. I also like the cables. They're a little more flexible. So that's a small review. I've never had the problem that some people mention of them becoming completely detached. I do have the problem of them slightly unscrewing sometimes, but if you get them in there tight enough, I don't really have a problem. Or if I just, you know, every so many rows or so many stitches, just tighten it, just kind of automatically, and I've never really had a problem. They're not super... Sorry for that jump. Apparently my program decided to freeze, and so I had to restart it. I don't exactly know where I left off, so I'm just gonna start. That I was just putting things back in the case to show you how much I have in there. So I've got a couple set of size 3s. I've got this set of size 1s, or size 1 on a cable. I think this is my 0s, yeah. No, I lied, those are my 2s. My 0s must be somewhere else. Oh, I just used them in my husband's socks. And then I've got this little short one for hats. I think this is also a size 2, which is actually perfect length for hats. And it's still got enough where, because I hold my needles like this, it's still got enough. It's a little shorter, but it's still got enough that I can hold it, and I don't know how long those are. Oh, wait, I have a ruler. I can tell you. The needle is 3.5 inches. So those are perfect. And the cord is, it's a US size 2 16-inch. So it's a true 16-inch cord, which I really like for hats. Fortunately, I don't knit hats on size 2 very often. There's some random needles that I bought in the beginning thinking they'd be very useful, and they've turned out to not be so useful, like this. These are size 7s. They do turn. I didn't realize that until I was knitting with them. These are, yeah, Chow bamboo. And they're size, what did I say, size 7? Yeah, they are size 7. Also good for hats. It's about the same length. So those are better for hats. That's all I've got in there right now, and it's still, there's still a lot of room. It's funny because a lot of people on the comments on Etsy were saying that the case is smaller than expected. And yeah, it's a lot smaller. I thought it would be a little closer to my music bag from the Silver Shed, which is up on the bed somewhere. You know, which is like this big and this tall, but I really wouldn't want a needle case that was really that large. I don't need it that large. I don't have, you know, 16 sets of interchangeables. Not like anyone has that. Okay, maybe you do. And are there even 16 sets of interchangeable needles out there? Well, you could have 16 of the same ones, I guess. Anyway, enough about that. For me, this is perfect, and I love the little turquoisey circles, and the zipper is really easy. You know, you just hold it here and zip it, and it's got this space here, so you can open it really wide and not worry about the zipper constricting you. And yeah, things poke out occasionally. You just kind of stick them back in, and they stay pretty well in there. I haven't had problems with actually too many things falling out if I held it. Oh yeah, I'm just holding it by the fabric. Oh, there, some of the needles start coming out. But the pockets on the side, the needles aren't coming out at all. So, but they're still easy to get in and out, and they're perfect size for each, for each needle size. So you'll notice that the 10.5 up at the top, oh, wrong way. Sorry, the thing's backwards. Up over here, the pocket's bigger, and over here the pockets are smaller. So it's great. And that's pretty much the end of my review. I'm praying that my computer does not eat this episode. Was looking good for it. Ooh, I'm gonna put this back in. We had a party at work today for a celebration, which I will talk about in my next episode, because I know not everyone may or may not watch this one, so I will talk about it later. But that's something you have to look forward to. I guess it'll be in the from my holiday section. But I was looking good because everyone in the entire organization, which is about 120 people, it's really not that big. So I decided to, you know, curl my hair and look nice and wear one of my favorite sweaters. So I just thought, oh, I'm looking nice. Why don't I do that review? And apparently I really like this color because I match. Like the zipper, literally the same color as my sweater. That's actually the correct use of that word. It is the exact same color as my sweater. I like mint green. I like that it's coming out now. I do have a sweater quantity's worth of yarn in it, which I will knit eventually when I start knitting sweaters. Anyway, I am tired, and so I'm rambling on. There you go, there's your from your holiday for this special episode. When I get tired, I talk a lot, which is funny. And now you get a video of the cat cleaning himself. Another funny thing, he really likes to drink water out of the sink, and we let him, because that's fine with me if he wants to drink water out of the sink. As long as he's drinking water, I don't care. But he like sticks his whole head in, and so the entire top of his head gets wet, and so you'll probably notice the top of his head is kind of spiky, it's because it's wet from being in the sink. He likes to play in water.